My name is Arin. I'm a software development. I'm stoked right now, but a lot of times I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed because there are too many people who don't deploy their software fast enough. And that's what I want to talk to you about tonight. So here's the question. How many of you deployed something today? I know it's Sunday, but come on. A few of you, I did. Granted, I didn't deploy much, but I deployed something. How many of your teams deployed something last week? How many of your teams are going to deploy something tomorrow morning while you're here? Okay? Probably not enough of you. That's good, but all of you should be saying this. We have come a long way since the bad old days of shrink-wrap software development and annual release cycles. And lots of nasty, ugly waterfall process. Okay? But we haven't come far enough. We're still taking too long to deploy. Lots of companies that I meet and that I work with are doing the same sort of processes as they did before. They're just doing it every month now, but it's the same sort of weight, and they're not getting the gains that they should be getting. So I want each of you right now, take a moment and think about what's holding you back from launching your business or that new feature right now. All right, you got it? I've got 5 anti-patterns I want to tell you about real quick that may be things holding you back. If you already have an idea what you're going to release in the first and second quarter of next year, you are wasting your time. Please don't do that. Okay, stop. All right? Release plans are looking too far in the future. Startups don't have room to do that. Okay, I love agile methods. I'm a big advocate of Scrum and other agile methods. Scrum teaches us to work in 2-week cycles and release our code frequently, and that's great, but too many people then start thinking about, oh, well, let's group our releases together and we'll do big releases. That's for big, slow companies, not startups. You should be building a highly prioritized feature backlog like this. Take one feature at a time, only one off of that backlog, get it ready to build, get it deployed, all right, and just deploy it, all right? Don't do these big bang deployments. When you put multiple new features together along with bug fixes, pricing changes, design changes, okay, what happens when you get that reaction from your customer? How do you know what was the problem that gave them that sad face? You don't know. Instead, one feature at a time through a pipeline like this, define that business model test that you hear about in lean startups, okay? Code it, test your code, deploy it, and measure it, all right? But just deploy it. All right, how many of your teams start out doing something like this? This makes me cry. Is anyone else tearing up right now? I am tearing up. When I see a team at the end of their first sprint just show a login page, it really makes me sad. All right, now you're probably thinking, but we're going to get hacked. Well, you might. But who cares? There's got to be something more important you can work on first. I'm not saying put a list of credit card numbers on the web, unless you're going to put a login page in front of it, because nobody hacks those. All right? Pick the most important feature or the biggest risk in your system and get that out there as soon as you can and test that. Then come back and make the pretty administration site. All right. Now, I know you all think that when you launch your product, this is what's going to happen, right? It's not. I'm sorry, okay? Delay the load testing, all right? You don't need this on day one. The only time you need load testing on day one for a big bang release is when you time it with a big bang media blitz. But that's a mistake. You're setting yourself up for an epic fail because you don't even know if anybody cares about this stuff yet, okay? So wait to load test until you know that the benefits of the feature you are deploying outweigh the cost of the tools and, more importantly, of your time to bother load testing it. So forget about load testing for now and just deploy it. All right, last thing on my list here. I'm really trying to get rid of the word beta from my vocabulary altogether. It really annoys me. We should be doing betas every single day. Every single day we should be sneaking out features to our customers and testing them, okay? Every single day of the cycle. So forget about the betas, kill the betas, and just deploy it, all right? So the sum of what I'm asking you to do here is to do a lot less than you're doing now. Do a lot less at once, and you will release more often and deliver more value to your customers, okay? And then, wait for it, with me now, just deploy it. Thank you.